Hey guys, as promised, we're going to go over today's Pokemon Direct. I'm going to go over real quick some of the things that were talked about in the 20-minute video, and then after that, we're going to analyze. I'm just going to jump right into it. There's a lot of info to cover. Please like the video if you like the method that this information is given to you, and also if you like quick updates, please subscribe to the channel. Alright, so for a quick recap, Pokemon Sword and Shield is going to have an expansion pass. That's a $30 bundle. So the $30 bundle is going to include Part 1, Isle of Armor, which will come out in June 2020, and then Part 2, the Crown Tundra, that'll come out in fall 2020. It'll be a $30 bundle for both Part 1 and 2, and Pokemon Shield and Pokemon Sword will have different version exclusives. I'll go into that a little bit more later. But right now, after you update the game, you'll be able to go in-game and get Galar Slowpoke, which is going to be really cool. These two updates are going to bring over 200 Pokemon that were available in previous versions of the game over to Switch. It's not the national dex, but we're getting close to it. To prep for that, Pokemon Home is coming out February 2020, so all of your old really strong tournament Pokemon, starting next month, you'll be able to bring over. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX is going to get a Switch remake of the 2006 game. I've not played the previous one, so I'm going to be pretty excited about that. I'm going to skip that in this video just because, you know, a remake, there's not a lot to analyze, but we're going to jump into the new information for the expansion passes right now. So the first thing that we see that is new information is these expansion passes are going to be DLC. They are not going to be new games, so you're going to be able to jump right into that content using your current save data. This is the first time that Pokemon has done an addition to the game that let you continue with your old save data. So yay, no going through the same story a second time with very teeny tiny changes to get to the new content. You'll be able to jump in right away when these come out. I'm gonna cut the audio on this so the video doesn't auto get taken down. I'm just going over this as a supplemental video to you guys already watching the trailer. This is just going to be purely a reaction video. I'm going to try to show you guys some things you might have missed. And also YouTube, please don't take this video down. I love you. Alright, let's get into it. So nothing too new yet. This is just kind of a introduction of what's already happened. So I'm going to stay pretty quiet through this part. Oh, we're jumping right into it. Okay, so we can see Registeel, we can see Talonflame. We know that those are going to be in the game. Also see new pretty scenery. It's going to look great in game. I can't wait. Alright, so Slowpoke, Galar version. We can see Slowbro in the corner. He's going to be pink and purple. We've already seen Slowking a little bit. New customization options. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I really hope they let you gender change your trainer because I want to be Marini. So she's going to be the sword trainer, and she's going to be the shield trainer. I think it's a she. And more new Pokemon! Yay! And then Dynamax version of the other three original starters. And Dynamax versions of the new starters. Rillaboom looks really cool. Cinderace as well. I don't like Inteleon as much, but I think it's kind of weird that he has an actual gun. Yeah, so Isle of Armor looks really cool. That's going to be the June 2020 update. You can see the two new rivals, the Poison rival in Sword and the Psychic rival in Shield. After the update, it should be available right now. If you do look in the bottom right hand corner, we see a little bit more of Slowbro. We know that this is Slowbro for sure now, because Slowking has like looks like a meteorite on his head. So Slowbro is going to be pink and purple. I also want to show you guys that somebody already got a shiny version of the Galar Slowpoke. I'm going to put it up on screen right now. I just want to say that this shiny Slowpoke is not confirmed yet, but I don't really think someone would go through the trouble and as quickly make a shiny version of him rather than just hatch it in the game, since he's available starting today. But he looks like Homer Simpson in the shiny version. I'm definitely going to get a near perfect IV Slowpoke. I'm going to evolve him into Slowbro in June, and I'm going to call him Slowdo. Like dough. You guys are welcome to steal that idea. And here's a little bit more about the Isle of Armor. So we see Talonflame flying around. I have the hidden ability of him that gives priority to bird type moves. I'm not too excited for him to come back, even though I have one, but it'll be fun. That Snowflake Island is cool. I like it. So they said that this expansion is going to be all about growth. You're going to go to this kind of dojo, and you're going to be trained by Mustard. He was champion at one time and also trained the previous champion of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yeah, and this shows that Clara, the poison type, she's going to be our rival on Sword. And Avery, I guess maybe that's a guy? I don't know. I think it's a guy. Avery is going to be the Pokemon Shield Psychic type rival. Yeah, and the cool thing about this one is you're going to be given a legendary when you enter called Kubfu. And he's going to evolve different ways depending on what version of the game you have. Urshifu. So single fighting dark for Sword, I believe, and fighting water type for Shield. I might be wrong. We'll see what version goes where. And these are going to be their Gigantamax. Ooh, scary. They look really cool. If you guys have played Virtua Fighter, a lot of people have been saying that this looks like Ryu. I definitely think that it looks way more like the Virtua Fighter poster child. Rillaboom looks great. That one looks great too. Could have been better. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too happy about that one. I'm really surprised that they got away with guns. This is really cool. This kind of breezed by, but there's going to be a new tutor that will show all new moves. Hopefully we're going to get Umbreon with Heal Bell. Umbreon really needs it. Apricorns can be made into Pokeballs finally. Yes! And then the experience charm. Earn more XP points for your team. Need it all. Marini, I want that so bad. And you can change the way your bike looks. I like Venusaur. I'm really glad they didn't just slap a flower on his head and say, there you go. There's your Gigantamax, which is what they did with the Mega version. Alright, and the Crown Tundra is going to be all about exploration. Let's see what is in store for us with this one. So we're going to have a winter climate. That's going to be nice. It's going to come out in the fall. Oh, their artwork's so pretty. I love it. Looks like they're going to improve the interiors in the game, which was sorely needed. I got really tired of seeing the same room in the same house over and over again. 2 new Registeals. They said that there's going to be a new tree. I don't know if there's going to be like a superfruit on them or what. And that's going to be your exploration gear that you get to explore the Crown Tundra. Calyrex. I think it's weird that he has the Triforce on his, I guess, monk beads. He looks like he would be a character in One Piece. He's Psychic Grass. I'm just going to say I don't like him. But you shouldn't be buying an expansion for a legendary anyway, so that's fine. So there's going to be underground Dynamax caves. There are going to be new Dynamax dens in the Crown Tundra that take place underground, and you can get old legendary Pokemon. So if you're missing any, like let's say you didn't get Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon and do the wormholes, looks like you're going to be able to get them. The new Registeals I think are really interesting. New legendary birds. They're cool. I like the little Swovet dude. I'm going to pause here. So we see a whole bunch of Slowpokes here. That blue fish in the bottom left, I actually don't know what that Pokemon is. Could be a new one. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get more raid dens to discover in the new expansions as well, which is really cool. I like doing the raid dens, so expanding to where I can get more is going to be a lot of fun. Here's more Pokemon that are confirmed to be in these expansions and which ones they come from. So Isle of Armor, Crown Tundra, Garchomp, yes! And this just confirms that if you do not get the expansion passes and you're just on the normal version of the game, you still will be able to get the new available Pokemon through features like link trades. You won't be able to catch them in game. We don't really know about Pokemon Home yet if you'll be able to bring those over, but we know for sure that someone can trade them to you. Okay, I stand corrected. So you definitely can bring Pokemon from Pokemon Home that are in the new expansion pass to the normal game. And Pokemon Home will connect to Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, and the Pokemon Bank. It is so easy to catch shiny Pokemon on the Pokemon Let's Go games. So if there is anything from those games that you want a shiny version of, now would definitely be the time to start farming them. I'm curious if this means that all 151 Pokemon will be able to be brought over to Pokemon Home. I don't think so, because saying that it can go from the Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home would just basically be confirming the national dex, and that's not what they were doing in this. And now just to wrap up, I'm going to show you some things that I just thought were interesting. So I think it's really interesting that the new Registeel looks like basically like a Charizard skull, kind of like a Mawile. I'm very curious if the Registeels are going to do some type of transformation. So if we look at this one looks like a skull. And if we look at this one kind of looks like wings. And they also kind of show you some crumpled up papers. On the other one too, where this one looks more wing-like and the other one looks more skull-like. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with that. New Moltres, I dig it. Way better than the other one. I'm really curious how they're going to transform the legendary birds. I don't know if these are going to be Dynamax or what. Articuno, I'm going to be honest, I like the other Articuno better. It kind of won me over when I saw the I-beams. That's cool. But Articuno is one of my favorite Pokemon of all times. I'm definitely biased. I just don't like this one as much. Zapdos turns into a Roadrunner. It's fitting. I wouldn't say it's an improvement. But I mean, I like it. I think it's a cool design by its own. And this is the look that we get at Slowking. So we see that he's going to have a cape basically on him. We see in the top right hand corner that looks like he's going to have just his normal mouth. And I think around that, he's just going to have a big giant shoulder shell that covers up everything else, including his eyes. He's going to be a pretty cool design. I like it. It's kind of weird, but I think it'll be really cool. And then just going back to compare, if we look at lower right hand corner, I don't know if that's just going to be a Slowpoke Evolution in general. I don't see any shoulder attached there, but we can see full purple arms and full purple head, with no, shell or anywhere to be seen, which I think is pretty cool. We know for sure now that this is not Slowking. And this might be me looking into it too much, but as you can see in that picture, looks like Bro has the same ruffle that Aviary does. Again, don't know if that is Slowbro or just a fancy Slowpoke that has, frills on it. We're just going to have to wait and see a official announcement to see the final design. Yeah, but that is everything. So we know Isle of Armor is going to be June 2020. Crown Tundra is going to be fall 2020. And they're going to be $30 each, so $60 for both of them, which is an entirely new game. So I hope the things that they offer are really cool. If you don't get them, you're still going to get the new Pokemon. Well, not the new Pokemon, but the Pokemon that they unlock. So I think that's really cool either way, even if you don't buy them. Yeah, so that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my breakdown. If you made this far, please subscribe, like the channel, and if you see anything that I missed, I would be more than happy for you to point out in the comments, and I'll maybe make a follow-up video if there's a lot of things that went under the radar. All right, see ya!